Hi friends, welcome back. I am Wicked Crafty Mom and also April, and I set my timer. I've got my paper down. I forgot to smush it, but my paper down. Okay, I think I'm all prepared. So today we're gonna do just a craft with me. We're gonna see what I can get done in an hour. Basically, I'm working on these ephemera bits for my Etsy shop. So I've got this little belly band. I've got this, whoops. Okay. I've got this fold out, so you glue it back here and it flips out to decorate. I've got a larger belly band. I've got this envelope flip out. Like that. And then this card. Actually, I think I'm going to put this up top like that. I like that. Okay, so that card. Then I've got this pull out. Ugh. These things. Oops, I've got to put paper in this. That's one of the things I'm going to be doing. So I've got this. It glues down like this. You pull it out like this. So there's that. And then I've got the book page pockets that we did. And this goes with this. And I already started decorating these two, but I'm not completely done yet. And then this attaches to a page if you want, or if you want, you can put another piece of paper and journal on there. And I've got a quilt block on here because the theme for this that I'm doing. And then we've got this little triangle. Okay, so the theme for this batch of stuff is quilts. And because of that, I've got these pages from a quilt book, so I can use bits and pieces to decorate. So, for example, we are going to, oops, I'm going to move these out of the way a little bit. I've got scraps up here, I've got my glue book here. I've got no idea if this is centered. Okay, doing pretty good. All right, let's see, there we go. That might be better. There, yay. Okay, so I'm going to take this and I'm going to figure out which I think I want. What do I want to do? I don't know. That's a great question. I think I'm going to do one on each side. That's what I'll do. One each on a side. So look, I've got this perfect little triangle here. So for this, wait a minute. Yeah, that corner. I made this, oops, with jewelry supplies. They're long eyelet pins, maybe, for jewelry making. And put some beads on them, and then attached them to the needle because I kept losing my pin because partially because the top had come off, the ball thing, and so that happened. And then after that I just had turned it into a loop, turned the end into a loop so it wouldn't be pokey and so I could see. So then I attached a tassel to that, and then I decided I didn't necessarily want a tassel. Yeah, I decided I didn't necessarily want a tassel made of yarn. It was very lightweight. Okay, and that was not what I was looking for. So now I'm going to flip this over, and it's this side. I'm just going to glue it down on the face of this, because the book page is fine, but it's not the, I want the quilt stuff on it. Alright. On your mark, get set, glue. There, okay. Now, we cut again. And hope we don't cut all of it. Okay, there we go. There we go. These are glued nicely. So that's what we've got, and it will just go on this, like that, on a corner page. Now, having said that, I'm going to grab my black ink and just ink the edges. Where's my actual ink? I've got coffee over here too. Oh, the cat's causing troubles again. She's probably drinking out of the bunny's water dish. She loves to drink out of the bunny's water dish. Even though she has her own perfectly good water. Alright, so now this was not entirely glued down from when I made it, which is fine. Evidently it wasn't glued down, but I can fix this, because watch, I'll glue it down. There's that, all glued. Now I'm going to go through, because I'm going to put these in my shop. I want to make sure everything's glued down. Okay, so you just sit right there for a minute, little bottle. Alright, we're going to try this again after a little bit. We're going to move on to the next thing. Where's the next thing? Alright, so we've got this. Sorry, that was a fly zapper thing, and it just scared the snot out of me. Sometimes that happens. It's a new thing that we just got. So anyway, there it goes. Awesome. Fun times. All right, so I've got this quilt stuff here. This looks like a quilt block. Really sorry about the loud crackling noises. Let's see. All right, so on purpose, so I went through and I looked at pages. I didn't just go randomly. I just kind of went through the book and pulled out certain pages and left other pages in because I wasn't interested in them. But each page I pulled for a specific reason. And this page got pulled for this quilt because it's a whole quilt. But it's a nice, manageable size. This quilt could go as the front of... Oh no, I gotta do something else. I totally forgot about. Okay, hold on. Let's start with this here. Let's do this. Finish what I was talking about. I'll finish my... So I pulled this out on purpose because it's a great size for these pockets and stuff. So there's that. And I like that a lot. I'll like it more when I've inked it. Anyhow, I might go shut off the fly thing for now because I about had a heart attack. Alright, so I am going to put this on, then I'm going to pause the video. I don't mind if it happens while I'm not videoing, but That's an ugly sound. All right, I'll be right back. All right, that should be better. I hope. Okay, so that little quilt I liked. This is the same thing right here. So I'm trying to figure out. I think I want to cut a piece to just go down the middle of this. I wanted a piece with the stars. There we go. Okay, try this there. Whoops, and then crunch it up, which is fine because I'll glue it down and it'll straighten back out. Okay, adds a little character. Oops. Okay, so I just used my 1/4 inch on my corner chomper from We Are Memory Keepers corner chomper. They have different styles of corner chompers. They have some with designs on them and some that are just, 1/4 inch or whatever. So this is my one that has 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch chomper. I don't use the 1/2 inch very often. I don't know why. I just like the way this one looks more. It's really weird because it's just a rounded corner, but all right, so there's that. Now I think I want to put something on here. I know what I'll do. Look at this. Okay, so I'm going to ink this. And before I glue it down, I'm going to write on it. And I'm going to write Made with Love. Okay, Made with Love. So it kind of looks like a tag that you would put on a quilt or enclose is the idea. Okay, so put that here. Like that. And I'm just going to put some fake stitch marks on the corners here. There. I think that's wicked cute. Do I want a tab on it? And do I want it to go that way or this way? I like this way. And I do want a tab on it. This is my newest snippet roll. And I had a piece that fell off, or that I cut off was too small to put on the roll, so I put it there so I could use it. Which I've been toying around with the idea of actually making a video about making the snippet rolls the way I do it. It's not dissimilar. I've seen it done this way. That's how I learned to do it. And I kind of went from there in my own head. Excuse me, I'm going to take a drink. All right. Whoops. Sorry, I'm very thirsty. Even not being over the heater vent. Okay, so this one is done. And can come over here. This should be dry enough for me to check it now. Make sure everything's properly glued down. And it is. So it's over here, ready and waiting. Now this one, I'm going to put a piece of paper on the back. Just in case somebody wants to use the back. It's going to be a different. Probably shouldn't be different. Let's do this. Let's do this one. It's going to be a little different. How's that? Okay, so I have somewhere. Oh, I've been meaning to tell you, because I haven't made videos for a while. What am I looking for? Oh, a template. Anyhow, I've been doing some research because I needed to find out if there was anything that I could sing on my videos that will anything on my videos that will that's not the right size. Anyhow, I don't know how I came up with this, so I'm just going to use my my pencil. And I lost track of what I was saying because I got distracted like always. Okay. Okay, that one's torn. So I'm going to tear this one too. To make it match a little more. I'm not digging through my papers to find notebook paper right now. I had some right next to me. What was I saying? I wish I could remember, but I would have to rewind the video. That's probably not going to happen. Snippet roll. I don't know. I lost track. I wish we were actually talking, because you could remind me. As I'm sitting here talking to myself. Okay. There's that. Oops. Scraps. What was I saying? I forgot what it... Man, it's going to drive me nuts until I remember, if I ever remember. So cool. Oh, I want to use... Where's my glue stick? Here's my glue... Oh, there it is. Okay, I'm going to put this stuff back behind me. Disappointed that I can't remember. Anyhow, I haven't been making videos. It's been a busy week. My son had an appointment with a specialist that he has. And so that took, several hours yesterday. And I want to put words here of some sort. But I'm not sure what words. But I think I'm going to look for a quote from one of the quilters. Maybe. Because there are some. And they're kind of cute. Oh. There's the rest of my stuff. Okay. Let's see if I can find a quote. Quilting. 12 children. 12 children her mother had. Okay. I'm reading, sorry. Nope, no good on that one. She didn't say anything wicked cute. Okay. Nope. Okay. One more. Let's try one more. Okay. I like how soon can I get back to my sewing is what I'm going to keep, I think. Sewing. How soon can I get back to my... There we go. I really like this. Alright, I think I'm going to put it on something a little bit bigger. So I will, let's see, we're going to use the blue ink. I was trying to see what time it was, or what my time left is. Okay. Alright, how soon can I get back to my sewing? We're just inking the edges a little bit. Alright. Oh, whoops. Nope. I wanted to put it on this thing, didn't I? Ah! Whoopsie, whoopsie. Here we go. Okay, how soon can I get back to my sewing? And now I'm going to take this, cut it. Oops. I'm going to write this woman's name on it because she's the one who said the thing. There. Okay, her name is now ready. I'm going to trim around it a little bit. Try not to smudge everything. That's not going so well, but we'll ink it anyway. Ink and ink and ink. Alright. Oh, speaking of ink, I got my new Stays On. Because I've got, what did I have? Let go, let go. Oh, let go. Okay. I have archival ink, but it's getting kind of old. I may still use it sometimes, but I don't know. It may depend on if I want like a... Oh, I glued it on here, didn't I? That's why I'm having issues finding it as I'm looking for it. If I want lighter things, maybe. We'll see. I don't know. Maybe I'll keep using it for a little bit and keep my new one as a backup. I don't know. All right. Just cutting out around it, and then I'm going to ink around it again, because ink. Make sure I'm inking on camera. Oh, that's what I was saying. I did some research because I wanted to know what I could sing that was not under copyright, but it was, I forget what it's called, open something, I think. Anyway, I can sing Ride of the Valkyries. I have learned, and I love that song. It's in, they put it in Z Nation in an awesome scene, and I loved it then, and I just love, I've loved this song for a long time, just because it's very operatic, very, I don't know, so I can sing it. That's what I can sing while I'm inking. That's all that to say that. I can't remember what it's called. For the life of me, I cannot remember. That's irritating. What the, I'm trying to think of what it means when it's not under copyright. It's open something, I think. Okay, so this needs, what? What does this need? Maybe something right here. This actually will work as good writing space. So will this. We can put something here. I know what we can put. Let us put something like this. Do I like it, or is it too much? I think I like it. I'm going to leave it that. Okay. And we're going to glue it down. And I'm not going to ink this one. This paper is kind of when it's just one thickness like this, it's kind of a pain in the butt. Okay, I am going to dun 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 dun. Wait, nope. Down here. Dun 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 dun. Oops, no, I was right the first time. I think. All right, this should work. Do 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 do. All right. Bum, 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 bum. Oh no. I kind of tore the corner, kind of. Alright, if I tear the edges off here, that will also provide a nice writing space. Okay. This is my trick for getting the lines where I want them with a metal ruler that I can't see. I grab the second ruler and line it up with the first one, and then I can tear. See? See? Do it again. Watch me go. Line them up. Gentle, gentle, gentle. Yes. Okay. So, my mom helped me fix my sewing machine, my mom and my brother-in-law, and I was just sewing away the other day because I made snippet roll. I made a big snippet roll because this is what I have left of the first snippet roll I made. So this is my next snippet roll. All right. I think I need to get rid of this page. Dun, da, 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 da. Dun, da, 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 da. Dun, da, 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 da. Dun, da, da, da. Okay. Trash. So that one's one I do not believe I can get in trouble for singing. Yay. All right, I like that. Now we need to put something on it here. So, right, I've got these. I think I'm going to use this. This quilt block. Do 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 do. Whoops. There we go. Come on, you can do it. Scissors, scissors. So yesterday my hands were hurting from driving after, well, to and from my son's appointment. And so I ended up, I didn't do anything last night really. This is too big. Now I can cut it down, and that's what I think I'm gonna do. Doesn't need to be the whole block. I can still use these pieces for something else if I want. Okay. There. All right. Now I've got a much more manageable, cute little quilt block that I'm not inking. What? I think I'm gonna ink this. I lied. I did some lying. The thing is that the ink makes this pop a little bit more against the background. Plenty of glue. Plenty of glue. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Give me just a moment, please. I apologize for that interruption. All right. Where did I just get the... That's where I got it. Okay, so remember how I said I could reuse this fabric stuff? Let go. All right, I can. See? Look, I've got this tag here. I want to keep the shiny bit there showing, Okay, stand up. Cover up. Whew. All right. So yeah, my hands were hurting yesterday. My whole self was hurting yesterday. It was just a long day. Went and got the boy out of school at noon. Oh, I need to cover the back of this tag too. Went to get the boy out of school at noon so we could head down to the appointment. And we went to, his favorite thing is to go to the cafeteria. Which, I mean, okay. He loves the food. He's had we spent a lot of time in those cafeterias and at those offices. And so that's his deal. He loves it. And I am happy to comply. Because he has like blood work and stuff like that gets done. So, if we can start the experience off right with eating a lunch that he loves, cool. And their food is actually really pretty good. I had a steak salad yesterday. Like a salad with steak tips on it. Not like steak and mayonnaise or anything. I wonder if that's a thing. Anyway, so I had a steak salad and it was excellent. And the steak was just as good quality as I've had at the restaurant our eldest used to work at. And they were, they had good food. So, I've always been impressed by that hospital system and their food. It's nice because like that's one less thing you have to worry about if you're in the hospital is if you're visiting somebody or you're with somebody who's in the hospital and is their hospital food junk, that can add stress on top of any hospital stay. So yeah, it was a good lunch yesterday. He had a turkey sandwich and a pudding bowl where he had a pudding bowl with Oreos on it. He really liked that. He told me that he liked I'm looking for something along these color lines. He told me that, oh, you know what I'll do? This is what I'll do. And cut this out. It's just a black and white sketch of the quilt. I'm going to use it to put it behind the pocket. Not behind the pocket, but behind the, yeah, but in the pocket, I guess. Like this. Okay, so we're going to do this. I got really irritated this morning because somebody drove by the house, which I've said is on a main road, and they just leaned on their horn for like a quarter of a mile. It was just a little too wide, so I'm just going to trim some more off. There we go. There, I like that. Now I'm just going to use this glue. So, yeah, you don't ever need to lean on your horn for a quarter of a mile. I don't think you even need to lean on your horn at all, but I very, very rarely use my horn. I've probably only used my horn a dozen times in like 20 years of driving. So I just think it's unnecessary. most of the time. All right, let's see. I'm going to put this on here too, like that. Kind of get them matching a little bit. Whoops. I'm going to knock my glue over because I can. All right, there's that. Now, I want to look for another, I want to see if I can find a quilt with these colors again, like I was looking for earlier. Let's see if this works. All right, so if I were to cut it a little straighter, or just cut the circle out, that's what I'll do. Cut the circle out. We had Chinese food last night, and I have leftovers, and I'm very excited about this suddenly now that I remember. Yep, I like that. And I'm going to see if I can find another quote to put on this one. Let's see. Maybe I have never especially... Okay. I'm not really going to put... I had never really enjoyed sewing, because that would be silly. All right, Joe, you got anything else to say? No, she does not. I'm still looking. I'm still looking. Okay. Nope, I don't have any quilting words. Let's see. So let's go for I'm having issues now. All of a sudden I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I don't want to be stuck. Okay. What am I gonna do? All right. I've got snippet roll sitting right here, and I just mentioned it, and why am I not using it? So let's go ahead and put a tag on this. I'm going to do the corners first, because I want the corners round. Oops. Okay. And it'll be easier to do if the tab is not on. So, tab off. Snip the corners. Now put the tab on. I'm trying to remember to use my snippet rule. The snippet rolls. I'll finish this littler one first, and then I'll find another one. A bee of quilters. That's what I'll put on here. Or, so why not a quilt? I like that. That's a good one. Now, I am not inking this, even though I did ink a couple other things. So what am I going to do to make this pop? I am going to take this black and I'm going to trim it up, trim up the phrase. So why not a quilt? I'm going to glue it down on this little black paper. See if I can fit it on length. I can. That's what I thought. I thought if I trimmed it, it would fit. So, look at me winning again. It's that game where I win, no matter what happens. All right, so why not a quilt? I agree, why not? So I thought my sewing machine is still fixed primarily, but I'm not really sure what's going on with it now because the underside seems a little, like the bobbin part seems a little scrambled. So I don't know if I messed it up or just didn't fix it the way I thought I fixed it, or what. What is the deal? No idea. So there's that. I like it. Okay. So we've got the back on. That's all ready. Flip up. Writing space, writing space. All right. And I may go around these with the sewing machine, even though I just complained about it. Okay, so this one, the first thing I gotta do, and this one I know I have a template for this. It's this one. Okay. All right. I'm gonna put my stuff up there because there's just too much. Too busy. Too busy. I'm trying to keep my desk as clean as possible. Well, especially while I'm filming. And that is tricky for me. Okay. So I want 1, 2, wait, this is the pull out like this. So I want, this part's going to be glued to, so I need 4. And that's not going to give me 4. So this will give me the 4 I need. I'm going to do it on this notebook because this paper, even though it kind of calms down the chaos on my desk, it also is wrinkly and hard to work on with some things. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and I'm not singing right. Okay, there we go. Dun, 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 dun. I was gonna say I'm not singing right now because I can't remember how the song goes. What I had in my head was the count singing because I was counting. So the count from Sesame Street was singing in my head about how much he loves to count. Somewhere my scissors are a little wonky. Found it. I've got some glue or something stuck on it. I think I found it anyway. There we go. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, here's the thing. Here's a thing. I might be signing up for a craft fair for December if I can swing it, which somebody who follows my stuff on Instagram and lives locally said, hey, are you doing these craft fairs? I saw that they were happening. Are you interested? And I was like, well, if she thinks I should, maybe there's something to that. And maybe there's something to it, you know, being able to do it. live. I don't know. We'll see. But I think I can get enough stuff made, possibly, to warrant getting a table and maybe getting some stuff or selling some stuff, which I think would be neat. And maybe I should probably work on holiday stuff because I haven't really done that yet. I haven't even started it yet, and it's almost November. Well, close enough to November anyway. Alright, I don't know if I'm wiggling the table by inking. So basically, I'm not going to get all of these done. I'll probably, maybe I'll do another video, and this will be part 1. And then I'll do part 2 and finish up all the things I'm doing, decorating this. I won't do that for each set that I'm making, but for this set I might do a second part because I've only gotten through about half of it. And I kind of want to, you know, do it all on, do a whole batch on video. Whoops. Okay. So these I inked because this was already inked around. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. So my husband has decided that it is appropriate for Christmas music right now, and as I film this, it is currently October 22nd. I do not believe it is an appropriate time for Christmas music. I haven't even had my Halloween yet. So, we are in a standoff. Told him I didn't care if he listened to Christmas music, but I don't want to listen to Christmas music. So, that's what headphones are for. Headphones are great. Because I get anxious about Christmas, and listening to Christmas music is making me anxious. And I don't like being anxious. Because Christmas always, you know, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna get? Always stresses me out. Alright, so that is done. I've got 5 minutes left. Well, 6 technically, I guess. 6 minutes left. We are going to take, I'm going to what am I going to do, you ask? That is a great question. I thought I knew, but oh, this is what I'm going to use. Okay. Yep. I'm just cutting 2 squares out here, and I figure we'll go from there. Well, 3, 2.5, I guess. I think. Do I want it across like that, or up like this? Let's see. Let's take this one. Just this one. And do this. Maybe we take it and we do this. Oh, we gotta ink it. That'll help. Okay. Now, because it's shiny paper, I'm using this glue because it's a heavier duty than hot glue. Or not hot glue, jeez. Glue stick. Whew. Glue stick. Hot glue. now we ink. Do, 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 do. You're gonna get so sick of this song, but it's the only one I feel comfortable singing right now, so I'm sorry. Very sorry for you. I feel like that's okay, but I want it to. Yep, here we go. Come here, little quilt. All right. Rawr. Again, because it is, let's see, I can do it that way. Because it is slippery page that we're gluing to, I'm using the heavier duty glue. Okay. There's that. Now this looks kind of like a quilt all on its own, just by adding this other, this other batch of quilt here. Let's see, I'm going to do it a little thinner. But it does look like a quilt or a wall hanging or something, I think. And now we ink again. All right. Now, oh yeah, that is much better. It pops. All right. There's that. Okay, should I put something on here? I feel like I should put a word on here. Okay. I was looking for just a phrase, like, okay. I'm just going to take a little bit of this writing about quilting. And it doesn't have to make sense, it doesn't have to be finished, it just has to be here. With ink on it. Ink, ink, ink. More ink. Then if I want, I can definitely put a word here, or whoever gets this could put a word here. But I think for right now that is complete, and I think that's going to finish this video. And I'm probably going to come right back with the next part of this. This is what we've done so far. Shh, quiet you. This is what we've done so far. These and these. So we are about halfway done. So we will finish up in the next video. Thank you. Goodbye.